A 74-year-old woman passed away this morning. No warning signs, no time to call for help. The heartbreaking truth is, her death could have been completely prevented. She did not have any serious underlying conditions. There were no symptoms to watch for. 1 second, she was healthy. The next, she was gone forever. A sudden loss, and no one had time to prepare. But this is not just her story. It is a wake-up call for anyone stepping into their 70s. Right now, you, or someone you love, might be making dangerous mistakes without even knowing it. Habits that seem harmless could actually be silently damaging your health, bringing you closer to a higher risk of stroke, serious falls, memory decline, and heart disease. You might be thinking, "But I feel fine. I have been doing this for years. There is nothing to worry about." The truth is, our bodies change a lot after turning 70. What used to be safe when we were younger can now become deadly. And by the time you realize something is wrong, it might already be too late to fix it. Today, we are going to uncover 7 dangerous mistakes that many people over the age of 70 are still making. The scariest part? Most people are making at least one of these mistakes every single day. But here is the good news. If you can recognize and adjust your habits in time, you can absolutely avoid these risks. Before we begin, take 1 second to commit to protecting your health. Leave a comment below with a positive affirmation like, "I will take better care of my health," or "I appreciate my body every single day." This is not just a reminder to yourself, it also helps spread the message of healthy living to others in the community. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Because just one video like this can help you live longer, stay healthier, and feel happier. So, what are the mistakes that may be silently threatening you every day? And what can you start doing right now to avoid becoming another tragic case? Let us dive into the 7 common mistakes many seniors are still making, and more importantly, how you can avoid them before it is too late. 1. Never ignore your body's warning signs. The human body always sends out warning signals when something is not right. But many people, especially after the age of 70, tend to dismiss these signs, thinking they are just normal parts of aging. However, symptoms that seem minor can actually be early signs of serious health problems. If you do not listen to your body and catch these signs in time, they could end up having a major impact on your quality of life, or worse, lead to dangerous consequences. Do you often feel dizzy when standing up? Does your heart sometimes race for no clear reason? Have you been experiencing frequent headaches that just will not go away? These could be signs of low blood pressure, cardiovascular issues, or circulatory disorders. If you ignore them, the risk of falling, having a stroke, or even heart failure can sneak up on you at any time. Sudden weight loss without changes in your diet or exercise routine is also not normal. It could be related to diabetes, thyroid issues, or even cancer. On the flip side, unusual weight gain might be a sign of kidney dysfunction or hormonal imbalance. Many older adults struggle with memory problems and simply chalk it up to getting older. But if you frequently forget where you put things, struggle to find words during conversations, or feel disoriented in familiar places, it could be an early sign of dementia or Alzheimer's. Catching it early can help slow down the decline and preserve your memory for longer. Another common warning sign is persistent fatigue, even after a full night's sleep. This could point to depression, liver problems, heart disease, or thyroid disorders, especially if it is accompanied by shortness of breath or chest pain. Do not wait. Get checked right away. Do not wait until illness strikes to start worrying. Take control by paying attention to your body, getting regular checkups, and keeping an eye out for unusual symptoms. Early detection can help you prevent disease and enjoy a healthier, fuller life. A healthy body is not just about treatment. It is about protection, starting right now. 2. Do not isolate yourself from family and friends. Have you noticed that the less you talk to people, the quieter you become, and the more negative your thoughts get? The fewer friends you see, the lonelier you feel, the more easily sadness creeps in, and the less excited you are about things that once brought you joy. This is not something to take lightly. Studies have shown that social isolation increases the risk of depression, anxiety, cognitive decline, and even shortens your lifespan. Without connection, your brain slows down, memory fades faster, and a sense of emptiness starts to take hold. Many older adults think, "I am too old, no one needs me anymore." But the truth is, your family still needs you, and your friends still value your presence. Do not let the thought of being unimportant push you away from the lives of those who care about you. Love and connection have no age limit, and once you open your heart, you will see that you are still an important part of many people's lives. If you are feeling lonely, take the first step and reach out. A simple phone call, a warm family meal, or a coffee date with a friend can completely change your mood. If your children are busy, do not hesitate to connect with peers, join a club, go for walks with neighbors, or even find senior communities online. You do not need to meet someone every day, but keeping in touch, having regular conversations, and sharing a laugh now and then can bring so much meaning back into your life. Isolating yourself does not bring peace. It only makes life feel emptier and more monotonous. Do not let these later years turn into quiet, lonely days. Open your heart, reach out, and make the most of your time with loved ones, because true happiness never comes from being alone. 3. Do not exercise on an empty stomach in the morning. Morning is when your body shifts from rest to activity. But many people jump right into intense physical activity the moment they wake up, without eating anything first. They believe it helps them stay flexible, lose weight faster, or simply do it out of habit. However, after the age of 70, this routine can actually become a health risk without most people even realizing it. When you sleep, your body goes for several hours without receiving any energy. At that point, your blood sugar levels are low, and your cardiovascular system and blood pressure have not yet adjusted for physical activity. If you suddenly start doing something intense, like power walking, gardening, or high-impact exercise, your heart has to work overtime to pump blood. Your blood pressure may spike or drop suddenly, which increases the risk of dizziness, fainting, or even a stroke. Have you ever gotten up in the morning, started moving around, and suddenly felt lightheaded, dizzy, or like your heart was racing? That is not just because you are still waking up, like many people assume. It is your body's way of warning you that you are putting too much pressure on your heart and brain before giving them enough fuel. After 70, your body is not as resilient as it used to be. Your metabolism slows down, and your cardiovascular system and muscles are more sensitive to sudden changes. If you push your body to work hard first thing in the morning without any fuel, you are putting yourself at serious risk of falling, losing your balance, or even triggering a heart attack or stroke. Instead of rushing into exercise on an empty stomach, give your body a little energy first. You do not need a full breakfast. Just a glass of warm water, a banana, a handful of nuts, or a slice of whole grain bread is enough to help your body wake up safely. This helps stabilize your blood sugar, supports your heart, and gives you the strength you need for a more effective workout. Also, start your day with gentle movements like stretching, deep breathing, or slowly walking around the house before jumping into anything more intense. This allows your circulation and blood pressure to gradually adjust and reduces your risk of dizziness and imbalance. 4. Do not strain too hard when using the bathroom. Going to the bathroom is a natural part of life, but if it is not done properly, especially after the age of 70, it can quietly become a health hazard. Many older adults experience constipation and tend to strain too hard when trying to have a bowel movement. What they do not realize is that this habit can lead to serious consequences like stroke, heart attack, or rectal damage. When you strain too much, the pressure in your abdomen spikes, which reduces blood flow back to the heart. This can cause dangerous blood pressure fluctuations, leading to dizziness, fainting, or even a stroke, right there in the bathroom. It also puts extra stress on the blood vessels in your brain, increasing the risk of a brain hemorrhage. If you already have a history of heart or blood pressure problems, this risk is even higher. On top of that, straining can directly damage your rectum and anus, leading to hemorrhoids, anal fissures, or even rectal prolapse, and that can make your constipation even worse in the long run. Instead of pushing too hard, use safer, more natural ways to support your digestion. Drink plenty of water and eat foods rich in fiber like leafy greens, fruits, and whole grains to keep your stools soft and easy to pass. You can also try changing your position while using the toilet. Placing a small stool under your feet to raise your knees can make bowel movements easier and more natural. And if constipation persists, do not wait. See a doctor for proper advice and care. 5. Do not skip regular health checkups. After the age of 70, your health is no longer the same. The body becomes more sensitive to even the smallest changes. Yet many people still assume they are fine because they do not feel sick, so they skip regular checkups. This is one of the most dangerous mistakes because serious illnesses often develop silently and only show clear symptoms when it is already too late for effective treatment. Did you know that high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, and heart disease often have no obvious signs in the early stages? Many people only find out after complications like stroke, heart attack, or kidney failure have already occurred. By then, treatment becomes harder and your quality of life may be seriously affected. But if you catch these issues early through regular checkups, you can manage them right from the beginning and avoid those unfortunate consequences. A lot of seniors hesitate to go for checkups because they are afraid of discovering something wrong. But avoiding the doctor does not make illness disappear. In fact, it only gives the disease more time to grow and puts your body through unnecessary suffering without any intervention. Regular checkups are not about being afraid of sickness. They are about protecting your health and stopping problems before they start. Do not wait until symptoms show up. Be proactive. Get your health checked every 6 to 12 months. Especially important are tests like blood pressure monitoring, blood sugar testing, cholesterol levels, and liver, kidney, and heart function evaluations. Do not wait until you are in pain or exhausted to see a doctor, because by then, it might already be too late. 6. Do not jump out of bed too quickly. In the morning, your body needs time to shift from rest mode into activity. Jumping out of bed too fast can cause dizziness, loss of balance, or even dangerous falls, especially after age 70, when joints and bones are no longer as flexible. While you sleep, your heart rate and blood pressure drop. If you get up suddenly, your blood may not reach your brain fast enough, leading to what is called postural hypotension, causing lightheadedness or even fainting. One bad fall can mean a broken bone, spinal injury, or a lasting fear of moving around independently. So give your body time to adjust. When you wake up, stay in bed for a few seconds. Move your arms and legs gently, turn to one side, and then slowly sit up. Wait about 30 seconds before standing up to allow your circulation to stabilize. This simple habit can help you start your day safely and confidently. 7. Do not neglect your mental health. At 70 and beyond, many people focus only on their physical health and forget that mental health is just as important. A strong body can keep you moving, but a clear and joyful mind is what truly helps you enjoy life. Sadly, many seniors overlook their mental well-being and slowly let loneliness, anxiety, or sadness take over, robbing them of the joy of living. Have you ever felt like the day was dragging on with nothing exciting in it? Have you ever sat alone, listening to the ticking of the clock, staring out the window, feeling empty inside? You might not realize it, but that could be a sign your mental health is slipping. Some think that feeling sad or worried is just part of aging, but that is not true. Depression in older adults does not just affect mood, it also weakens memory, lowers immunity, and can even increase the risk of heart disease. When you feel down, your body feels weaker too. You are more likely to feel tired, have trouble sleeping, lose your appetite, and lose the motivation to take care of yourself. Mental health is not just the absence of depression. It is about finding joy, purpose, and staying connected with the world around you. To do that, you need to actively bring small sparks of happiness back into your life. Revisit old hobbies. Read a favorite book. Listen to a song that brings back beautiful memories. Go for a walk and soak in the fresh air. Do not isolate yourself. Reach out to your family and friends. Join clubs, chat more often, and do not be afraid to share how you feel. If you are feeling lonely, call someone you love, send a message, or attend a small gathering. Even a simple conversation can brighten your whole day. Life after 70 does not have to be quiet or passive. It can be the time to finally enjoy what you love or do the things you never had time for before. Life is priceless, and so is your health. We cannot turn back time, but we can change bad habits starting today. Being 70 does not mean giving in to illness or ignoring the little things. A small change in your daily routine can make a huge difference, helping you live healthier, happier, and making the most of your golden years. Remember, protecting your health is not just the doctor's job, it is your responsibility too. Listen to your body, let go of harmful habits, schedule regular checkups, and care for both your mind and body. Do not let today's neglect become tomorrow's regret. If you found this information helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel so more people can learn how to prevent these hidden dangers. And be sure to leave a comment with your personal commitment like, "I will value my health more," or "I will take better care of myself every single day." Life is not measured by how many years we live, but by the quality of those years. So let us make every single day full of health, happiness, and meaning.